Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to Hearthstone. So we've done one night in Karazhan, so it's time to rebuild every single deck. And I have done it for all 9 classes, well all 8 classes up to this point. Now we're going to do Warrior for Standard, and then I have to do it all over again for each 9 classes for Wild decks. Now over here on the right you should be able to see, I said, be able to see my Hearthstone deck tracker app that is showing what my old standard warrior deck was. It was very much focused on enrage abilities doing 1 damage and that. Let's see what Karazhan adds or might change here. So the new cards we got was Protect the King. For each enemy minion, summon a 1/1 pawn with taunt. While that is interesting as a spell, on the 3rd turn you don't really need it, and like I think on average you're gonna only get 3 1/1 pawns with taunts, and anytime you did anything that would do 1 damage to everybody, like whirlwind, you would kill all of your characters. Unlimited attacks each turn, but it can't attack heroes. And there's no way that I know of to silence a weapon. So, while this is a decent weapon at 3 attacks for 4 durations, for 5 mana, that doesn't make much sense either. Gain 4 armor and summon a random 4 cost minion. I think armor is where we are going to have to go with this one, aren't we? Let's see. If I go into just all standard cards, crafting mode, and then search the word armor, A-R-M. So that's not armor. This isn't armor. This isn't armor. Well, it is armored warhorse, but it doesn't have anything to do with armor. And then warrior. What I'm missing is the shield slam to deal 1 damage to a minion for each armor you have, which I really need to get that card. The 2nd copy of the armor smith to give me more armor. A bash, I have 2 of those. That. If Cthulhu has at least 10 attack, gain 10 armor. No. And this is just a weapon that returns to your hand. So, yeah, I don't think armor is the right way to go with this either. And I didn't see any enrage things in Karazhan. Like, search enrage. Enrage plus 3 attack, enrage plus 6 attack. That's a good card that I should have. And then all these characters are enraged. But when you look in Karazhan, not a single enrage. So taunt? Maybe that's what I should go with, taunt. Just focus on having characters with taunt. So, let's choose our warriors. Where are you? Warrior. Warrior Wild is down there. Warlock. Custom Warlock, Standard Rogue. Here we go, Warrior Standard. What we need to start with are the new Karazhan cards that need to be in everything, which start here with this guy. So what do I want to get rid of? let's see. Blood of Ichor, I guess, maybe. We'll get rid of Inner Rage for now. This one and this one. And just gonna look again. Each spell you cast in this game would cost one less. I'm not gonna play that many spells. Summon a 0/5 minion with taunt. That would be a taunt creature. I don't know if I want to play that. Immune. With armor, it seems kind of pointless to make a warrior immune on top of it. And dragons don't really make a lot of sense. So we now just want to squeeze in this one and this one. So 4 more card things. Blood of Ichor. Alright, now let's go to standard cards and decide what we want to do here. See, this is a card that was changed. It used to give charge to all something other kind of cards. Did something completely different. Executes. Destroy a damaged minion. Maybe that makes sense. And then we could go weapons. And then if we went something like the Cursed Blade, double all damage dealt to your hero. That's not really worth it, though, is it? The friendly minion takes damage, gain 1 armor. And I think that's a better card to have in the deck. If you're holding a dragon, gain 1 attack and charge. Interesting. Can't be reduced below 1 health this turn. Take that card, sure. Maybe I should take the weapon. Doesn't feel like there's a lot of cards that are working well together. The Brawl. Let's see. When you draw this, deal 1 damage to everything. That's a weird card. There's just a lot of things here that I think I'm missing. But I may also simply just be missing the concept of a warrior deck. Also damages the minions next to it. Add a copy of each damage friendly minion to your hand. I don't have a silence ability. Deal 1 damage to the minions for each armor you have. I swear there was some card, maybe it's allowed in Wild, where you can do 1 damage for each armor you have to the hero, unless they nerfed it. And that's what that was. So, not really a lot of change going on. Because I just don't understand. So let's play this and see if it works. The warrior deck I was playing before only won 5 out of 19 battles, so it now takes the spot for the worst performing deck ever at 26%. So you would think if I have such a terrible performing deck, I would make a huge amount of changes and try to get much closer to 50% or higher.
Watch
Unfortunately,
back.
no, I just don't see it. Man, I did it again.
You win.
It has been a long day. I swear this is not something I do all the time. It's just been it's been a long day, and it's going to be a lot longer. And I keep forgetting to switch. I'm just so eager to jump in. Now, the ultimate question that goes unanswered now that One Night in Karazhan is, when is the next expansion? Because they kind of just announced this expansion
Watch your back.
in a very just kind of blasé attitude with it. They're much more focused on Overwatch, Blizzard is. And so they just announced it from a Chinese convention in the middle of the night. And with a little fanfare, and said it was coming out in a few weeks from then. Job done. Now,
Well played.
if they continue doing what they have been doing, the next expansion will just be a large collection of cards that you can buy in packs, and I'll just celebrate that by opening 50 packs, and then with those 50 packs, doing deck rebuilds again. So whatever deck rebuild I do right now is almost kind of a middle ground step, because Karazhan didn't give me that many new cards, and it's all potentially going to change as soon as that next expansion happens. Hopefully the next expansion does not happen until maybe several months after the new year. That would be my hope. That way I could safely potentially do a advent calendar of card pack openings, which is what I'm thinking about doing. And then after that, save up enough gold by doing quests that I will be able to buy 50 packs of the new expansion too. So that's 100 packs for two separate scenarios that will be somewhat close to each other. And it would be very helpful if they announced how close. Let's see. This guy will turn into a 5/5 faceless destroyer. I think this portal
I must
is a
safeguard the
pretty
land.
good
Who you want me killed?
setup there. I think that's a good one.
This document looks legally binding.
Kingsburg box, interesting. Let's see.
I have an axe to grind.
Who you want me killed?
So, I suppose the strategy here is to mostly just take out the enemy while playing a lot of taunts and getting a lot of armor. Just get all of those numbers higher than what they can get them, they can deal with. Nino Jackson, when should I play him? That will be an interesting thing. Now, if I was a good player, I would have Hearthstone deck tracker set up so I know exactly when Reno Jackson works. But you don't even need that, because I think he goes orange when it is time. When he will succeed, he'll just be orange like all the other cards that have abilities that succeed only based on conditions. So protect the king. I suppose it kind of worked there. He'll have to figure something out to do any damage at all. So it's not like it's gonna kill all these people. Oh, darn it. Discover a death rattle card. I didn't know you could do that.
Mother does love this face.
Let's try this.
Tonight, a tale of true terror.
Job's done.
See, the Berserker is about the best card, and it has been the best card for the Warrior for a long time. It's still not really that good. And he's playing this Discover. I suppose 19 to 26, I'm still potentially still have a chance. Let's see, play this.
Are you afraid of the dark?
Play this.
For vengeance. Job's done.
Deal 4 damage each turn. That's not enough though, I'm still gonna lose. The spell damage doesn't increase the damage here because this isn't a spell. I have to tell you, the Warrior, I'm really at a loss with it. I just don't know what to do. So until I can learn more or figure something out, I just don't have a clue. I could play a lot of spells that do damage. Maybe that is the better way. Focus more on taunts. Is there anything particularly here I'd want to get rid of? Not with that brief experimental play. So just get more armor maybe? But every card you take out that does damage in exchange for something that gives you armor probably just takes you away from the success. Just do not have a clue what the deal is there. Maybe it's the ones I'm missing. Yeah, it probably is. It's probably I just happen to miss all the good cards for the good 2 or 3 strategies that the Warrior can be played on. Well, that explains certainly why I'm at a 24% victory ratio right now. I just don't know how to play the Warrior, or I don't have the cards for the Warrior. I would lean a little bit more into saying I don't have the cards for the Warrior. Anywho, that is it for Standard. So next time we make Druid Wild, I'm going to go around here and rename a few of these that I haven't renamed yet too. But yeah, next time we do Druid Wild, which will be interesting certainly. We'll see how different or the same it is to Druid Standard. It's probably going to be at least a little bit different, and get that one done. That's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps out. If you want to support me further, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right is a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.